Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Welcome back to the channel, The Learning Route. In this channel we talk about language learning and just learning in general maybe, right? We're gonna see how it unfolds. So in today's video I would like to talk to you about small steps, the importance of small steps in language learning. And I have a story here to tell you. So probably you've always felt like you weren't moving forward in language learning or any other aspect of your life. Maybe we all been there. I've been there too, right? When I thought I wasn't making progress with English, right? Let me tell you a personal story very quickly here. So when I started learning English for the second time after failure, I was in this school, in this classroom, and I was like, this is so hard. Why did I come back to that? But if I had given ears to that little voice in my head telling me to stop again, I wouldn't be here talking to you in English, which is not even my native language. But the main goal of the video is to talk to you about small steps. So let me tell you something. A story that I want to tell you is about a man named Liam. I have a script here, so that's why sometimes I'm going to be looking down. And Liam had big dreams for his life. I think we all do, right? Have big dreams in our lives. And Liam wanted to do several stuff, a lot of things. So he wanted to go to the gym, he wanted to take swimming classes, he wanted to learn multiple languages, which is my case, and probably it is also the case for you guys. You want to learn multiple languages. But Liam always thought that it was impossible, right? And then he would always feel defeated because he would be, changing from thing to thing. So one day he would study French. The next he would try to go to the gym, and then he would stop going to the gym, and then he would do all sorts of things, never accomplishing any. But one day something happened. So one day Liam read a sentence that reads this way. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single step. Probably many of you have heard that sentence before, and it's very true. It's very true. If you want to learn something, if you want to achieve something, if you want to accomplish something meaningful and beautiful in your life, you have to take action, right? Not just today, but consistently. You have to take consistent steps in order to achieve success. So one step becomes the next, and so on, until one day you're going to look back and you will have accomplished what you want to accomplish. And the same thing goes for language learning. If you want to learn a language, you gotta study a little bit of that language every day. So for example, let me tell you something that happened yesterday. I was down the street. I was selling some kits, some candy kits, to make some extra income, to make some income on the side. And then while I was approaching some people to try to sell my product, some people that I approached spoke Spanish to me, because here in the country where I live, there are many people that came from Spanish-speaking countries to live here. And then as the time came that I noticed a little bit of an accent on the person's voice, and in the country where I live, you can know if the person is a Spanish-speaking person. Let me just see something. Let me see if the phone is recording. Oh yeah, it is recording. So here we can pretty much tell when a person speaks Spanish natively. And then when I saw this accent in these people's speech, then I automatically switched to Spanish. So I was like speaking in Portuguese, which is my native language, to these people. And then when I saw the accent, I said, ¿hablas español? Qué bueno, yo también hablo español, así que podemos continuar en español ahora. O sea, entonces yo hablé en español con esas personas. I spoke in Spanish to these people, and that was incredible. And here goes what I want to say to you. If I hadn't back then took small steps every day to learn Spanish, I wouldn't have had that conversation in Spanish yesterday, for that matter. So here it is, guys. You have to every day study a little bit. So I have my script here, right? And this is just a script in English, but this goes to say that every day you have to look for words in your native language, in your target language, to learn the language you want to learn. For example, now I'm learning French, and I'm always trying to look for content in French to listen to and also to read. So if you have to take something away from this video, take the power of small steps as a milestone to help you in your language learning process. Remember, every day every day, no matter how many minutes. You have to listen to something, you have to read something, you have to take part in that language every day, you have to use the language every day a little bit, you have to consume the language, all right? Make the language a part of you. And I'm sorry, I just had to sneeze here, but it happens. It's part of a, it's a physiological process. It's natural, right? Anyway, so here's what I'm talking. You have to make that language a part of you. You have to make a habit out of that language. That way you will learn how to learn the language, but most importantly, you will be able to use the language naturally, just like I'm doing here with English. Again, reminding you that this is not my native language. My native language is Portuguese, and I'm speaking here with you in English. And I also spoke a little bit of Spanish. So, if you like this video, please consider subscribing and cultivating that like button to make sure that the algorithm recommends this channel, because this channel, I'm pretty sure it will help a lot of people in future time, because this is just growing up, and I have a lot of insightful comments on how to learn a language based on my experience, because I've been learning language for over 5 years now. I've been learning English and Spanish, now I'm learning French, and I have a lot of experience to tell, based also on polyglots and the way that polyglots learn languages. So guys, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next video. See you, bye bye.